Hello, everybody. Yeah, I know that was long ago. Anyway, welcome to Star Roller. I think I'm just gonna show this off. Wow, I forgot to check the audio. So let me do that. Down to about there seems okay, I guess. It said that took a restart to actually be there, but it doesn't seem like it did. So Star Roller is basically, if you've ever played Distant Worlds Universe, it's basically that, but with a much easier UI. So Distant Worlds Universe, I think I recorded a bit of that and put a video of it up on my channel. I'm not sure. I don't think I did. If I didn't, I'll go ahead and do that. And guess who forgot to start the timer? I did. So anyway, I'm just going to show this off. So this is that was my name, Galactic Federation. I played this one time. It's kind of difficult. It's got a very unless the AI are on trivial or just as easy as it gets, it's extremely difficult. Come on, click on easiest. I played it on easier with 2 AI, I believe. Come on now. There we go. Kind of unresponsive. You can select their attitude, much like Civilization. You can turn cheats on. I don't know what that does. You can customize your racial traits and settings. I'm going to show you that. All this cool stuff. You can select your profile. I selected these weird things. We were the Mesolodines. We were orange with that. You can select your flag, your racial background. You can type that up. I don't know. Bunch of damn hippies, I guess. I don't know. Sure, whatever. And that's our racial background. So anyway, you can go through the biology, which is basically gives you points, much like Project Zomboid or Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, where you have to select points and even everything out to 0 points or positive points. It's a lot like that. So I selected Natural Terraformers, which is 0 points, so it doesn't make a damn difference whether or not you have it. But it removes planetary conditions, which I figured that would be okay. Fast metabolism, tells you the effect and a description. Food consumed doubled, but population growth doubled. Dexterous is a good trait, which gives you -2 points. Fast metabolism is a bad trait, kind of bad, which gives you 1 positive point. It works in the system where if you select something good, it gives you negative points, and you have to have bad to even it out. So because I have these, naturally euphoric, naturally depressed, it conflicts with another trait that I have, which is not on this list. It's in society. We have a eusocial society, which population happiness is always at 0. Can't make your people happy, you can't make them sad. It conflicts with capitalism, naturally depressed, and naturally euphoric. So you cannot have capitalist society if you have a eusocial society. But if I turn that off and then go back to biology, we can have naturally depressed or naturally euphoric. And each of these has their own bonuses and weaknesses and whatever the fuck. And I only selected slave labor because why the fuck not? You can see we have a -1 point. And doubles all labor generation. You'll see what that is later on. So anyway, the employment of slaves in routine construction significantly reduces their overall build time. Slaves are kind of, at first, when I wasn't in the game itself, I was like, oh, slaves, it sounds like an awesome thing, because it doubles labor generation. But the only problem is you need to have a lot of cities in order to accommodate for millions of slaves. So I was like, oh, okay, why why am I not getting as much labor generation as I should be? And then I looked at the statistics of a planet, and it said you don't have enough cities to hold any more laborers. So I was like, ah, fuck. So that's completely up to you if you want slave labor. Slave labor? Slave labor. I personally enjoy it because it's just, all you gotta do is build some cities and you got extra labor generation, which is not bad at all. So the effect will tell you it doubles all labor generation, but it also has a significant, impact on the game itself. Then you have mentality. Rigid, civil acts cannot be used. Efficient, triples all cargo space. Scorched earth. Whenever a planet is lost, all structures are instantly destroyed. I don't think we'll need efficient. I'm not going to fuck with that. AI paranoia, you cannot use computers or quantum computers, which gives you a point because it is a negative. And then there's logistically inept, increases all build costs by 10%, which is a bad thing. Background, the background is basically how your homeworld is started. So I selected this because I wanted a lot of room to build. It conflicts with bustling homeworld and developed empire. Both of these has 10 extra slots on it, but half as much ore. That wouldn't be that bad, actually. Start with 2 colonized planets in your home system. That would not be bad at all. I should have probably went with that, but -3 points is kind of rough. So fledgling empire it is. Indebted, for the first 20 minutes, lose half of all resources exported to the Galactic Bank. That is very bad, so +2 points. Strip mined, homeworld starts without ore, but 5% of it is left in metals in the Galactic Bank. So 5% of your homeworld's ore. Your homeworld starts out with a random amount of ore. It could start out with no ore, and it could start out with a fuckload of ore. Technology, I don't think I had any technological. Yeah, none of this really interested me because it's all good stuff, and I didn't have an extra point to do it because what did I have? I got rid of it. I just got done getting rid of it. What the fuck was it? Efficient. Because triples all cargo space, but you don't really need cargo space because honestly the other races are going to want to kick the shit out of you no matter what. I don't know why that is. I tried sending diplomats, or not diplomats, but I tried improving relations with species, and they weren't having it, honestly. I guess because I was the weakest one. I was new, I was fresh off the bat. I was like, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, but I'm just going to make a bunch of ships. So I made a bunch of ships, upgraded all my worlds, that usual shit, and I didn't even look at these sideways. I was like, oh, this stuff takes a point, and I don't have any points, so fuck it. Now that I'm a little more, now this is going to be my second match playing, then, yeah. A rare kind of crystal is the effect, wow. Start with shield, tech level 1, shields have 15% higher absorption factor. Engine thrust would be nice, but I don't know, I'll probably go with engine catalysts because they'll scout your system. You'll see. You send scouts out across the galaxy to find new new systems, and your enemy does the same exact thing. So you'll have a scout appear at the border of your system and then quickly fly away. So my ships could never catch it, but with extra thrust, I think they could catch an enemy's scout. And getting rid of their scout, not really that big of a deal, but I just think it'd be funny to kill their scout. So, random, normally locked technology is immediately unlocked and increased to level 3. Wow. Start the game with 3 jump drives. I'm not sure what those are, actually. Biology, tech, and farm start at level 2. Man. That and that are both really good. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that simply because it seems food was never really a problem. You need 1 farm for every 5 cities. You don't really need that much food with the build I have. I'm not sure if that's because I don't have fast metabolism on or something, but farms were never a problem to build. So we could go with that too. So there we go. I'm just going to save as successfully saved race to profile. you can click accept, and that was my race. Everything's been customized, blah blah blah, and yeah, I think this time we'll go with bug people. And instead of being the Galactic Federation, we will be the Phallic Knights. You can pick your color from a set of 9. It's not really that big of a selection. I guess we'll go with yellow. I'm colorblind, so if that's green or something, then that would be why. It looks yellow to me. I'm not sure what the ship set is. You can select between these two different kinds of ships, and I don't think it makes a difference. But that's just me. So we're a bunch of damn hippies. Bunch of bug damn hippies. And I'm going to select these this time. Last time I'm not sure what the difference is, but I had that selected. So we'll change our flag to some star, I don't know, and accept. And all this stuff is important. Research, universe, it all looks very complex, and it is, so that's why I'm not touching it. Because one little number, I could change that research cost curve to like 2.01, and it would make a really big difference on the game, so I'm just not going to touch it. If you want a professional to show you how to play, you should not have come here. So, all technologies, randomized technology links, I think I'm going to turn that off, because why not? Starting level 0, the starting level goes the whole way up to 40, I'm not sure what the difference is, but whatever. Space objects, instead of spiral galaxy, why don't we have a spherical guy? I don't know. I think spherical, spiral, fuck it. Balance start, flatten. I'm not going to put flattened on actually this time because I want to show everybody that stuff. So, turn the difficulty down by 0.5 because that's just fucking nuts. I mean, it's hard enough as it is. Actually, I'll just leave everything alone. Start in full contact. That means all empires, you know who they are and where they're at. So, yeah. Let's start it up. And it's doing all that stuff. It does everything. It generates your universe in the loading screen, so that's kind of cool. You don't have to just sit around and wait for it to be like, oh, this is generated, this is generated. No, it just does it all right there. Right there. Everything is done. Double right click and drag the adjusted vertical component when giving a move order. It's good to read the tips in this game because it's just such a steep learning curve. I'm talking like this sun right here, like as high as the sun. I don't know, something, definitely something. To lock vertical component in the system plane. This is a space game, and a lot of space games don't realize that they're set in space. So this game realized that it was set in space, and therefore is in space. And I'll show you what that means. There is retrofitting. That's cool, I guess. Is it gonna initialize or what? Click. Click. Okay, it turned into that thing. What happened? Please don't become unresponsive. I have to hit F9 again. Please don't become unresponsive. No. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Yeah. Damn it. Has become unresponsive, initializing the galaxy. Okay, we're in the game, and I'm gonna turn it down to that. Paused. Okay. I'm gonna check if it's still recording, actually. Star Roller. It is not. Where did it leave off at? Oh, I see. It is currently recording. Huh. Well, that's good, I guess. I don't know. I'm a professional. So anyway, back to this. As you can see, this is a space game. And that is the universe. Guess what? This whole universe we can go to and do stuff in. See this star right here? That's right. We can go to this star. It's got planets. You can't see them, but it's got planets. And then there's this star, and see down there? That's right, down. This is a three-dimensional game, too. Look at that. It rotates and everything. Oh, my God. Isn't that cool? And you can just move around the galaxy like that. And find stuff. And it looks very confusing, and it is. Oh, it's so confusing. So, anyway. This star right here is the center of the galaxy. It is a gigantic star. That's right. What's all this stuff right here? No idea, but we're not going to worry about all that crap. We are just a simple, tiny race of phallic knights. And this is our planet. So let's open this up. And, city, first of all, let's check its structures. We have the galactic capital. Now let's check the economy. Currently we are eating 2.69 food and gaining 10. So the net change is 7.31, which is awesome. Metals, we're producing 500. Electronics, advanced parts. In order to get more of that, we would, build an electronics factory, which would take workers. This right here is your workers. 22 million. If I were to build another city, that's in the queue, that's in the queue. Right there's the queue. And let's build a farm for those two, metal mining, and a shipyard. A spaceport. And we'll move the shipyard up, kind of, right there. And then, structures. And let's start up the game at 1 speed. Now, this is our planet. And our planet is moving. I don't know if you can see, but our planet is moving. Do you know why it's moving? Because this is a space game and planets move around their sun. That's right, look, right there. That's a comet. I can click that comet, and it shows me that it's a comet. That's right, that comet right there, there's a million of them in the galaxy just floating around. There's asteroids and meteor fields. Look at that, that's an asteroid. It's getting closer, actually. Holy fuck, this asteroid's gonna hit us. This asteroid is getting closer to that comet. Actually, is it hitting us, or is it? No. Okay, the comet is the one that is moving. That comet is rotating around our sun. So that comet is part of our solar system, I believe, unless it was just slingshotting around. But this whole game, it's Newtonian physics. You can destroy the planets. Like this planet has 5.63 G health. Whatever the G means, that's its health. I can send 1 million ships and destroy this fucking planet. That's right. I can destroy that planet. I can destroy the sun. I mean, it would take 3,000 years because it has T health. I don't know what the T is. That says G. That says T. I can destroy this star. It would take forever, but I could do it. And it would take, 6.88 T health. I'm not sure what that means, but I could destroy that fucking planet. So, that's right, our planet has 50 out of 50 million ore. This has 91.2 million ore. This planet has 17 million ore. This planet has 30 million ore. We started out in a nice one. It's got 4 things. So let's see here. What are you currently building? Structures. Oh, everything's done. Awesome. Let's pause it. Manage the queue. Ships. Let's get some... Oh, actually, let me show you this. Actually, we can't do it yet. Because we need a spaceport, I believe, or something. What do we need to build that? I don't know, but there's a spaceport. Let's get an electronics factory. Do we have one? No. We need one. And an advanced component factory and an ammo depot. Could also use a cargo storage, 2 more cities, or 3 I guess, and 2 more farms. We're also going to have another metal mining complex, a planetary cannon, we're going to need that, and scientific laboratories, we're going to get 2 of them. Over here, the total queue cost will tell you it needs 11,000 advanced parts, metals, it needs 34,000, and all this will tell you, takes all this, and up here is where all that is. That's ore, or something, I don't know, it's in our economy actually. So our economy, the storage, is what you really need to worry about. So that cargo thing that I built earlier, cargo storage, we're going to need more of those, actually. And we'll build some... you don't have to worry about the hauler and the tanker until you start getting several planets. And we can do that with a colony ship, but we're not ready for that. So, oh, that's right. A military outpost, I believe, is the thing that builds... No, it's a dry dock. Okay, let's get us a dry dock, because we're going to need that. And then let's get... how many is that? 3... Let's get 5 dreadnoughts. Then we'll start it back up. See, our planet moves. And, the stars do not move, I don't think. Yeah, stars just sit around doing nothing, but planets rotate around them. Somewhere in the rest of these stars is 4 other races who really fucking hate us. What the fuck is that thing? There's like a thing back there. Do you guys see that? Like a thing in the background. Oh, all these things in the background you can't go to, but this is really a big game. And the goal of this game is to take over this galaxy. That's right, this whole thing right here is going to be ours one day. Or we'll get wiped out. So, yeah, every single one of these little stars you see is a thing you can go to. Well, not all of them, because there's some background stars you can see in the background there. And that moves. If you look at those galaxies in the background, they move whenever I move. Isn't that cool? That is cool. Damn right it is. Yonpo star, I don't think that has any planets around it. They never do, really. But our star system does. So you're currently building a dry dock. Awesome. There's 5 more in the queue. With that dry dock, we'll be able to build some big stuff in orbit. So that dry dock will basically be... why is it moving so slow? It's like scrolling slow now. I don't know. But anyway. Where were we? Somewhere right there. Yeah, that comet's just orbiting our star. And it doesn't really have anything on it. You can't do anything with it. But, you know how that goes. So, building a dry dock. Our economy is looking good. We've got 22 out of 25 slots, so we're almost full. Can't really build anything else after that. Advanced parts is right there. Electronics is right there. The ore is not being mined, however. We're completely out of metal. So let's figure out why that is, shall we? Metals. We're not mining any ore? Why not? Where's our metal mining complex? Oh, that's right, that's right. That's 50 million ore. So we are mining it, just not, a lot. Not enough to make a global difference. Which is awesome, honestly. So, my nose is really runny. I apologize about that. So what else was I gonna do? Fucking shit. Oh, got a box. Can use that box to do stuff. A lot of your time is gonna take place right here. We're running out of slots, so we'll have to figure out what we want. That was a sneeze. That was a big sneeze. Never had such a big sneeze. Kind of rough, actually. So, we might want... We've already got a spaceport, I believe. We have 5 cities, and there's no way to... Oh, we can upgrade them, but these things are level 2. I don't know. I know we got a lot more workers now, and we can hold a lot more. And that's what you need. For slave labor, you needed cities and farms. That's basically it. We are draining food now, so that's not good. So let's move that up above these dreadnoughts. Oh, it's because our storage went down. Why did our storage go down? Can we increase that? Oh, right. I forgot to show off this stuff. So anyway, there's system, blueprints, planet, empire, and research. Research, kind of important. I have it set to automated most of the time. And it'll automatically do that stuff. System, that shows you all your stuff. Yen fee 4, and then we have a dry dock now. Let me show you that dry dock. We got a dry dock right there. That is the blueprint for the dry dock. It's basically all the parts, and then if we double click it, it can build ships. It can build another dry dock. You can make a dry dock build a dry dock, which is kind of cool. But a military outpost is what we want. Probably going to want 2 of them. Because I believe those will defend your planet. Not sure though. This planet does have a planetary cannon, and we will run into pirates at one point. So you want to make sure you have yourself decently protected against pilots. Planet, that's what your planet is. Empire, here's what our empire is. We cannot use civil acts. I never used civil acts. I don't think I'm going to ever. New ships park in orbit. Fleets. Actually, I don't want them to park in orbit. Object list, that'll tell you everything that you own. And there's a dreadnought. That looks like a little shape, right? It's a ship. It's a real ship. And it's automatically fetching fuel, fetching ammo, and defending our system. So that little dreadnought right there will defend this system against pirates, other empires. And there's the blueprint for it. It'll tell you everything that's on this ship. Life support, ammo cache, coolant system, power generator, a bridge, crew quarters, standard hull, plate armor, flak turrets, all kinds of good stuff. So, yeah. We're going to have 5 dreadnoughts, and then we'll have a colony ship. And that colony ship will transfer people from our capital to one of these planets here. I'm not sure which one. I can tell it which one, but I don't think I'm going to. Now this, I didn't want that dry dock actually. Planet, there we go. Now over here it says plant balanced world, right there. I can make it be an advanced parts world, farm, economic, electronics, construction, luxury goods, metal, militarized, renovate only, research, or shipyard. All that stuff, very important. You want to have a lot of that stuff. I can also select use planetary governor, and he will automatically, the planet will basically run itself. I don't like having that on for my capital, because I think I know what I need for my own stuff, bro. We're starting to run a little low on workers. I'd like to have more. Somebody just entered this system. Oh, I did. Okay. These bars right here will tell you they're different colors. Like, these for now are just yellow. But if there was another ship in orbit here, or a colony or something, you would see a red bar. It'd be tiny, unless they had a giant fleet here. But, yeah. So, I believe that will about do it, actually. So yeah, thanks for watching if you did, and I hope you like this game. I enjoy playing it, because it's so big, and, well, it's kind of hard, but it's so big, and fun, I guess, something, I don't know, definitely something, but have fun.